During an interview on the Real Time Talk Show out of Edmonton recently, I heard anti-hunting ambassador John Marriott suggest that hunting cougars with hounds was not fair chase hunting. The concept of fair chase came about in the 19th century at the peak of the crisis of the commercial market sale of wild game meat. The Boone and Crockett Club defined fair chase and incorporated it into their constitution in 1888. The general concepts of fair chase is so that hunting is done that doesn't give improper or unfair advantage to the hunter, and that the animals have a reasonable chance of escape. You can also think of fair chase as the limits that hunters put on themselves to ensure the sustainability of wildlife. The Wyoming Fair Chase Framework developed a test to objectively assess new hunting tools, practices, or technologies against this concept of fair chase. The test uses two questions. The first, does the hunting tool, technology, or practice overwhelm the animal's ability to avoid being detected by the hunter? The second question of the test, does the hunting tool, technology, or practice overwhelm the animal's ability to escape once it has been detected by the hunter? When I apply this test and the two questions to hunting cougars with hounds, here's what I find. No, the use of hounds does not overwhelm a cougar's ability to avoid detection by the hunter. Having hounds does not guarantee that a hunter is going to find a cougar on a vast landscape. Like other wildlife that hunters hunt, most cougars avoid being found by hunters. The second test question, does hunting with hounds overwhelm a cougar's ability to escape once it has been detected by the hunter? No, it doesn't. Some cougars simply outrun, outperform, or outsmart the hound dogs, and they never get treed. Some cougars, once in the tree, take off long before the hunter gets there, and the hunter never even gets to see the cougar. Some cougars are very good at confusing the dogs that are tracking them, and they simply disappear into the landscape. And that's one of the reasons why houndsmen have GPS collars on their dogs. It's a safety tool to be able to safely recover their hounds that have been outwitted. The Spanish philosopher Jose Ortega y Gasset once wrote, "Through evolution, all hunters developed specialized skills for certain groups of prey species. Different prey species evolved different abilities to evade their hunters. Every action of the hunter precipitated, through evolution, a counter tactic in the prey species. Prey species instinctively foresee the hunter, and more often than not, they are able to evade their hunter. At its most fundamental level, the essence of hunting is simply a contest between two systems of instincts. The interplay between the instinct to capture and the instinct to evade is the greatest instrument that nature uses to regulate life on the planet. Hunting cougars with hounds neither overwhelms the cougar's ability to avoid being detected by the hunter, nor does it overwhelm the cougar's abilities to escape the hunter once it has been detected. Therefore, by the objective questions of the Wyoming Fair Chase Test Method, hunting cougars with hounds is fair chase hunting. Thanks to houndsmen and hunter conservationists embracing these principles of fair chase, cougar populations across North America are thriving and expanding, and that benefits everybody who loves cougars.